They tried to evict me from my own ranch, land I fought to earn, bled to build, over a board meeting I wasn't even invited to. So I bought every parcel of land under their HOA and watched one by one as they got kicked off their own thrones. You don't start a war with a man like me and expect to walk away with clean boots. It started with a white envelope. Neat corners, zip-tied to my front gate like some kind of ceremonial execution notice. Morning was still, too still. I stepped outside, coffee in hand, boots half-laced, yesterday's flannel still clinging to the night before. My wife, Marie, followed close behind, barefoot, robe flapping in the wind, the way she always looked when life was about to go sideways. "Eviction notice," I said. She read it once, then twice, brow furrowed like a storm cloud. "They're not just poking the bear," she whispered. "They're trying to build a cage around him." The claim. I failed to attend a mandatory HOA board meeting, one I never knew existed, one held behind locked clubhouse doors without quorum, notice, or legal standing. I laughed, that kind of laugh that hides something mean underneath. I started walking the fence line, 50 acres of brush, oaks, and sweat-soaked memories. That's when I saw it. Red stake, fresh paint, HOA color, shoved into my ground like it belonged there. I snapped it in half and tossed it like a twig. Then came the SUV, black, tinted, no county plates. Second time that week, just sitting there, watching. Back inside, I pulled up the security footage. 2:37 a.m. Two guys in polos, zip-tying the notice to my gate like they were planting a bomb made of paperwork. One of them smiled into the camera. That's when I knew. It wasn't about rules. It was about control. I dragged out the old army footlocker from the barn. Didn't grab the rifle. Grabbed the binder. Original HOA charter. Bylaws. Every clause and subclause no one had touched in 20 years. Marie leaned on the doorframe, arms crossed. "What are you looking for?" she asked. "Consent," I muttered. "To what?" "To burn them down with their own rules." That night we sat on the porch. Stars overhead, dog at our feet, tension so thick it crackled in the air. "They think this is a game," I said. "It's not." She nodded. "Then don't play it like one." 3 phone calls, a real estate attorney, a county records clerk, and a friend who owed me a favor from back when favors weren't things you asked twice. I wasn't just going to fight back. I was going to turn their fake authority into ash. Then came Barbara. HOA president, mid-50s, red lipstick too loud for daylight, name tag pinned to her blouse like a sheriff's badge. Walked right up my driveway without a word, clipboard in hand, smile fake enough to peel paint. "You're trespassing," I said before she could speak. "We've issued your second notice," she replied. "Non-compliance with board review." I wasn't invited. It was posted, behind a locked door. We danced like that. She tried to sound official. I shot back with law. Then I noticed it. A tiny red blink inside her clipboard. A lens. "Barbara," I said slowly, "you recording me?" Reflex blink. Too fast. "We have the right to document." "Not on my land." I stepped closer. She stepped back. My voice dropped. "Next time you spy on me or my wife, I'll file charges you can't even pronounce." Her hands tightened around the clipboard. "You don't belong here." I smiled. "I built this place, every nail, every rail. What have you built, Barbara? A rulebook nobody respects." She stammered something about paint codes and property appearance. I showed her a picture of the bug I found wired into my barn. Her face went pale. "You'll regret defying the board," she hissed. "No," I said, "I regret not evicting you sooner." After she left, I traced the transmitter signal, not to the HOA, to a shell firm, tied to a law office, tied to a defunct private security firm with government connections. This wasn't HOA petty drama anymore. This was a hostile takeover of me. So I played their game better. I formed 3 LLCs under fake names, bought 5 parcels of worthless land around the subdivision, drainage lots, gravel paths, one that led to their main tool shed. One morning, Barbara woke up to find a tow truck lifting her guest's Lexus off my alley. "This is a public easement!" she screamed. "Not anymore," I replied, holding up the deed. Then I bought the land under their mailbox kiosk, their clubhouse, even the parking lot they use for board meetings. Quietly, legally, 1 parcel at a time. By the time they noticed, it was too late. They tried to turn the neighborhood against me. Whisper campaigns, fake minutes, accusations of surveillance and stockpiling. Even had animal control show up, claiming my 3-legged rescue dog attacked a child that didn't exist. They posted online that we were a cult compound. That made me laugh. Until I saw the username. It was Dale, the guy I helped move a couch after surgery. That one stung. I didn't shout, I didn't post back, I just posted 1 letter on the clubhouse board. If defending my land makes me dangerous, ask yourself who convinced you of that, and what they're hiding. The next week, HOA sent a community compliance task force to my gate. 3 white SUVs, 2 hired goons in fake tactical vests, Barbara in tennis whites, Chad with his clipboard. I didn't flinch. "You are in gross violation of emergency ordinances," Barbara barked. "Ratified by who?" I asked. "The board last night. No notice, no quorum, no legality." The goon stepped forward. "Sir, we're here to conduct a perimeter safety inspection." "You step past that gate," I said, voice flat, "and the only thing you'll inspect is your own teeth from the inside." Right then, Sheriff Mallory rolled up in her old Crown Vic, stepped out slow, arms folded. "Evening," she said. "Got a call about fake officers enforcing fake laws. That true?" Barbara exploded. Mallory didn't even blink. "Ma'am," she turned to me, "you want them gone?" "Before my dog makes a decision, I have to explain." Samson barked once, deep and mean. One of the fake cops jumped. Mallory smiled. "Y'all heard him?" Barbara spun, red as a beet. "You'll regret this." I tilted my head. "Check your mail next week." That mail. It held a transfer of ownership. The land under their HOA building now belonged to one of my LLCs. Legally purchased, legally filed. And the final parcel? Barbara's own. A week later, she stood in the cul-de-sac screaming at a county clerk who calmly told her, "Ma'am, this is not an eviction, it's a title enforcement." Her house wasn't hers anymore. She missed the clause, missed the filing, missed the war. Neighbors filmed as she crumbled. No one stepped in, not even Chad. Marie asked me that night if it was really over. I didn't answer right away. Just handed her the final letter. Eviction notice to the former HOA board, signed by the new landowner. She read it, grinned, handed me a pen. Barbara tried to strip me of my home with paper and fake authority. So I used the same to take hers, and I never lifted a single weapon, only a pen. Now the HOA is gone. The clubhouse, empty. The bylaws, void. And Barbara, she's living on land she doesn't even own anymore. So tell me, who really got evicted?